Welcome. Today we're going to tell you about an unusual and little-known episode of World War II. We will find out why the British military used seagulls in their fight against submarines and even trained sea lions. During World War II, submarines posed a serious threat to the Allies. German submarines sank cargo ships, disrupting supplies of critical resources and food. The British military looked for various ways to combat submarines, from new technologies to unusual tactics. One such method was the use of seagulls. At first glance, this may seem ridiculous, but the British military had logic. Perhaps the most unusual idea came from Admiral Sir Frederick Inglefield. He proposed training seagulls to shit on the periscopes of submarines, to deny them a view. Without a working periscope, the sub would supposedly have to surface completely, where it could be more easily detected and destroyed. The British military began feeding seagulls on fake periscopes so that the devices would begin to be associated by the birds with feeders. Thus, if seagulls started flying to a certain place in the sea, it meant that a submarine was nearby. Birds quickly get used to new food sources. Soon, the gulls started circling over the places where the military were feeding them. But this was not the only surprising method used by the British. They also experimented with training sea lions. The sea lions were taught to ignore a fish that was right in front of them and follow a certain sound to a feeder. The plan was to move the tests to the high seas, where the source of this specific sound was to be submarines. While the effectiveness of these tactics remains questionable, they show how creative the British military could be in finding solutions. Today, these methods are considered some of the most unusual in the history of military conflict. They remind us that during war, any idea, even the most outlandish, could become an important part of strategy. This is how the story of the seagulls and the sea lions ended. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to put a like if you liked this video.